voted the most haunted hotel in America by USA Today's readers, with tales of the paranormal going back decades, from the infamous Lady in Red to a robbery gone wrong. How much dark history does the Mizpah Hotel in Nevada have? There is no other building in the area that has such a reputation for being haunted as this one does. Predated by the Mizpah Saloon, which opened its doors in 1907, the Mizpah Hotel is one of the oldest structures in the area. Named after the Mizpah mines, the building was financed by George Wingfield, Cal Brower, George Nixon and Bob Govan, and designed by George Holsworth. Standing at just 5 stories tall, the Mizpah and the nearby Belvada building once shared the title of tallest building in Nevada until 1927. The neighbouring Brower-Govan block served as the first Mizpah Hotel and remains connected to this day, joined together by a wooden stairway. Boasting the first elevator in Tonopah, the Mizpah also had steam heat, ceiling-mounted fans, electric lighting, as well as a finely stocked bar and luxurious rooms. There are many legends attached to the property too, from Wyatt Earp being a regular visitor to Jack Dempsey being a bouncer. Actress Jean Peters is even said to have gotten married to Howard Hughes at this historic location. But many say that the timing of the Mizpah doesn't add up with the lives of Earp and Dempsey, but whatever the case may be, the hotel features a Jack Dempsey room as well as a Wyatt Earp bar. Over the years, the property has changed hands numerous times, until being purchased by Frank Scott in 1979. Scott updated the hotel to include all the modern conveniences while still keeping true to its original charm. Taking 2.5 years to complete, the renovations cost a whopping $4 million. But then in 1999, the hotel was shut down and remained abandoned until early 2011, when Fred and Nancy Klein decided to restore it to her original greatness. It now boasts 47 rooms, 2 restaurants, a bar and fabulous casino. But while the hotel offers its guests a wonderful time, many people travel from all over for a different kind of experience, one that is ripe in the area. With local haunts like the Clown Motel and the Tonopah Cemetery, ghost hunters flock to the location for Mizpah's many spirits, including the infamous Lady in Red. You see, the hotel is said to be infested with ghosts, and sightings and strange phenomena being reported since the hotel opened. But one spirit is known above all others, and she is said to be called Rose. Like many hotels in the past, the Mizpah didn't just operate as a place to stay, but also get certain services, shall we say. And Rose was certainly a popular lady. Said to be a high-class lady of the night, it is thought that she started a relationship with one of her clients who wanted her to quit her job and become an honest, respectable woman. But Rose didn't want to give up her independence and declined his request, which infuriated the man so much he did something truly horrific. Just outside of Rose's bedroom, room 504, he murdered her, not only by strangulation but repeatedly stabbing her as well. Her room has now been divided up into 3 separate rooms, 502, 503 and 504, now officially the Lady in Red room, which contains scarlet curtains and furniture suitable to the period. Surprisingly though, out of the 3 rooms, room 502 is said to be the most active. Many who have spent the night in one of these rooms have reported seeing a full-bodied apparition of Rose, heard her voice and even smelt her perfume. Articles inside the room will move on their own too, which only adds to the atmosphere of the location. But the creepiest thing that hundreds of guests have experienced is a single pearl appearing beneath their pillow in the morning, thought to be one of the pearls from Rose's necklace that broke when she was murdered. Even though Rose died in the most horrific manner, many men have heard her voice whispering sweet words into their ears, especially in the elevator that was used to escort her many guests to her quarters. Well, at least she's not bitter in how she died, but still seems friendly, and a portrait of her hangs in the hotel titled The Lady in Red. And Rose is not the only spirit to have met a violent end here. 2 bank robbers decided to take advantage of the old underground mining shafts beneath the hotel, using them to dig up through the floor of the Mizpah and empty out the safe. Carrying their loot back down into the shafts, they were double-crossed by an unknown assailant who murdered the 2 men. Their bodies were found where they fell, with no sign of their ill-gotten gains. Today, people claim that the robbers are still down in the basement of the hotel, where they appear angry at the outcome of their lives and the loss of their loot. Are they still searching for it to this day? Maybe, as people experience cold chills and an uneasy feeling that can be so intimidating. Many staff refuse to go down there. Now, I don't know about you, but as much as we may love children, there is something bloody creepy about ghostly ones. Maybe it's because we expect innocence, and let's face it, kids shouldn't have to die young. There have been countless guests that have heard children playing in the hallways, running, laughing, and even playing pranks on visitors. This can happen at all hours of the day and night, and guests have even complained about the noise as they've been kept awake. But when they speak to the front desk, they often learn that no children are staying at the hotel. Would this creep you out? Because it sure as hell would for me. Travelling along the 3rd and 4th floor corridors, there is the spirit of a soldier that is seen. No one knows anything about him, not his name or age, or even where he came from. All that is known is that he met his end at the Mizpah Hotel and never left. As you can see, there are many entities roaming the rooms and hallways of the Mizpah Hotel. If you ever get the chance to visit, maybe ask if you can read the guest book, as many guests have written about their paranormal experiences while staying here, and it might give you a warning as to what to expect. So what do you think about this haunted location, and what do you think you'd find the most creepy to experience? Personally, the sounds of dead children would probably get to me the most. I'd find that very spooky. Now, may I take this opportunity to wish everyone who watches in America happy Thanksgiving next week. And as always, until next time, dissectors, stay safe out there.